So now let us take a look at the weather app which comes pre-installed in Microsoft Windows 10. So to access the weather app, I'm going to go to Windows. I can see the weather right here, or I can type in weather right over here and I can access the application. So you can see that this is my first time launching the application. So you see that it is asking me to tell a location. So I can choose the unit of the temperature. So I'm going to select Celsius. You can set it to detect my location. It actually asks if you want to allow your location for this. I'm not going to set any location. In case you don't want the app to access location, you can actually search the location out over here as well. So I'm going to go on to search and type in Yangon. And over here you can see Yangon, Myanmar. This is what I want to set to. So once I set it and press start, that has been set as my default location. So you can see that this is the weather forecast for Yangon, and it is mostly sunny, as you can see, and you can even see the hourly report and everything else, temperature and everything else over here. So you can set it out into favorites and so forth. But if you want to search for something like another city, you can search for something like Singapore, enter, and it brings up the Singapore weather for you. And you see that Singapore weather seems to be much more rainy compared to Yangon's. Besides that, you can go on to the left side over here, and this is the forecast, which is the default view that you get. Another is the map. So once you go on to the maps, you can actually see how the temperature is for a particular region. So you can see that around Singapore and Yangon, it is actually very hot, just like this. So you can see that around this area, Yangon and Singapore is quite hot, while in China region, it is actually quite cool. So dark ones are the cooler temperatures, while the redder ones are the brighter temperatures right over here. So besides this, you can also see precipitation just like this, and you can see that this is how everything works like, and you can see that over time it'll change like this. You can also see the satellite view right here. So once you go to satellite view, you can see the clouds and everything over here as is if you would see on regular satellites, and you can also go to cloud and you see just the cloud information right over here. And along the time, you can pause the timeline or you can play the timeline to see how it'll actually work out. You can also change the region over here from Asia to Europe to maybe North America. So it'll actually go towards that area right over there. So you can see that now North America is where it is actually focusing on. So there's radar forecast. So depending on the region you choose, you might get different options like this as well. So besides this, you can actually see over here on the left side, you can also access the historical weather. So on the historical weather, you can choose a particular month like January and see like what that temperature had been like for Singapore, just like this. So you can set the city from right over here under forecast. So let me just go for Yangon again and select this city out. And I can actually see the historical figure for Yangon, Myanmar, as you can see, the rainfall data and temperature data. Over here are the favorites. So right now, the launch location is set to Yangon, and that's the default location. You can add in another favorite place. So I'm going to add in Singapore right over here, press enter, and there you go. There's Singapore right over there. I can add in another city like Bangalore maybe, and then Bengaluru, I added that in as well. So I can actually go over here and see how the weather forecast is for that. So you want to search for a certain city every time you launch, you can actually click over here as well. There's other option over here like news related to weather, as you can see. So there's news related to weather over here, and there's things like feedback hub over here as well, where you can give feedback to students. Give feedback to the developers. You can also go to settings right here, and you can choose a light or a dark mode right over here, as you can see. So I'm just going to set to Windows default. You can change the unit, and you can also change the default location, or you can set it to detect my location right over here. And that is the weather app right over here. So if you were to close it and if you were to start it, you can see that now you can see the Yangon weather right here. And if you're not able to see this, maybe like under more, if you were to right click, you do not see the live tile. Maybe the live tile is off. So you have to right click, go to more, and turn on the live tile. And optionally, you can also bring down the weather app right here and then resize the app to a large icon right here, so you can get the details right on your start menu, just like this as well. So that is how you work around with the weather app inside of Microsoft Windows 10. So hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.